I'm Danny Bucknell. I am the director of the Wellness Center here in Waukon. This is my residence as well.
I'm Stephanie Perkins, and I also live in Waukon, and I am more of a community member in a lot of the wellness things that go on the county.
Well, we have 3 school districts in our county, Eastern Allamakee, and Postville. 2 participated this past year. We're hoping to add Eastern Allamakee in.
We are meeting with them hopefully in the next week to talk and get Eastern Allamakee involved in this next year. I think it kind of all started when John came and talked to our county, and then we had 1 or 2 meetings. We had an initial meeting with I think about 30-some people, and then we kind of met up again, and then it kind of ended up with just a few of us that really kind of pushed this thing along.
It really helped, I think, that the schools jumped on board, especially Postville. They sort of did their own thing, and we didn't have to have a lot of participation there. They had their own champions in their community, so that helped.
And in town, in Waukon, we had the elementary schools, Waterville, and the junior high participated, so that really helped. It was a big accomplishment for our schools. Our schools also won a couple things. 2 of the classes won some of the awards through Live Healthy last year too, so that kind of was a good champion, I think, for our program as well. I think it helped a little bit because really when the way we did it was Allamakee County, and then we had a lot of these subdivisions of different groups. We had a couple organizations that had their own kind of subgroups, which I think it did kind of bring people together because we had a lot of variety. It brought even like the businesses that had their own groups together, kind of brought them together as well. So I think it really was beneficial for our county because since we do kind of live up from a long ways from a lot of people, it really was kind of nice to see that, we were trying something new, and it was not just, it was new for our community, and it also kind of gives us a jump start, like saying we do need to be healthier here, and kind of giving ideas for people to.
It was nice to kind of have one common goal during those 100 days. Everybody was kind of gearing up towards the same things, and also could see that other people in their community do want to be healthy, where maybe they thought they were the only ones, or their business was the only one who did something like this. So
and we focused on the physical activity portion, the minutes. We didn't focus on weight. We kind of wanted just to get people physically active first, because that's sometimes a easier start when they've never done it before. So that's kind of what we pushed on this last year was just getting out, being physically active. Find something you like to do, or do it with friends was something we also kind of pushed to do as well. I think even now that it's 10 weeks, I think it will help. I know last year's got a little long for some people, and I think this would be a great thing if we did it every year, even if that's the only thing we do once a year. We talked about doing more things throughout the year, but if we start with this one thing every year, it can maybe balloon into something that we could do, consistently throughout the year. But I think it's a great
kickstart.
It is.
A good way to start the year and get everybody kind of thinking in that direction, especially before the weather gets nice. We both thought it was awesome that we won the Community Cup Challenge. That was cool.
Because I think initially our goal was 10%. I think we ended up with 12%. And I think that was a huge boost, I think, just for our county, because our county struggles in a lot of things. And I think it was such a great thing for us. We always had some great ambitions when it started, and where, everyone was on board. And then, it kind of shifts a little bit. And I think that when we really came out, and I think really helped our youth wanted to do it, and our schools were behind it, and our kids were excited, and I just think it was a great lift up for our community. And I think it was hopefully that attitude will go into this year since we won it, because we want to keep the trophy here, and I think it was great.
We hope to have a really good year again this year.
We have some new things planned this year, so we're hoping that it will go just as well.